Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan. So let's talk about the real estate market informations in Greater Tokyo area for December 2021. So the data is released by the real estate, I think it's called Real Estate Economic Institute, and then the data is actually for the newly constructed condominium, the apartment. So the Greater Tokyo area, it has Tokyo prefectures, Saitama prefectures, Kanagawa prefectures, and then Chiba prefectures. In Japanese, it's called as Shutoken. So the number of the units, the newly built one, which were released in December 2021, 6,649 units, which is actually down by 4.7% compared to YOY. Contract rate in the Greater Tokyo area is 73.5%, which is actually good because the benchmark is 70%. If the contract rate is above 70%, that means a market is actually doing well, which means consumers are really behind the properties. If the number is below 70%, that means we are in a trouble if it continues to be that way. But if only a single month below 70%, we don't really have to worry about it too much. The average sales price is 53 million Japanese yen, which is down by 4.2% compared to YOY. So let's just break down. People really want to know what's going on in Tokyo 23 wards. The number of the units which were released as newly constructed apartments, 1,561 units, which is down by 30% in December. Contract rate is 66.7%, below 70%. So maybe we should be worried, but let's see. The average sales price is 80 million Japanese yen, which is up by 7.7%. So maybe the price is getting a little bit too high. That's why even though sales price went up, but contract rate is actually below 70%. Again, we need to continue to pay attention to the data in January 2022. Kanagawa prefectures, 1,410 new units were released. Contract rate is 69.6%, below 70%, so we need to pay attention to that. The average sales price was 52 million Japanese yen, down by 0.4% compared to YOY. Saitama prefectures, 1,478 new units were released, up by 31%. Contract rate is 70.4%, which means it's doing well in Saitama, which is good. The average sales price is 45 million Japanese yen, closest 46 million Japanese yen, up by 0.8% compared to YOY. So it looks good. And then Chiba prefectures, 1,383 new units are released, down by 5.6% compared to YOY. Contract rate, 82.8%. So people really were buying in Chiba prefectures in December, which is a good sign, and up by 2.3 points compared to YOY. The average sales price was 39 million Japanese yen, down by 2.4%, but we don't have to really worry about that too much at this point because contract rate is 82.8%. Overall, seems like market was really doing well. Consumers really buying in the Greater Tokyo area. Little bit worrisome for the Tokyo 23 ward because the contract rate is 66.7%. So let's continue to pay attention, and then if the new data is released by the real estate economic research institutions about January, I will make a video as soon as I see the data. So I hope you guys find this useful, and I hope to see you in my next video. For now, じゃあね。